It's coming in hot. You know what I can also do? There we go. There we go. Turn you up a little bit. Can you talk a little bit?
Hey, there we are. Hey, check.
All right.
Check.
All right. How we all doing out there?
Lean over. If you can, come over a little bit just because there's limited. That's good.
Yeah. Okay, so.
That's good.
All right, so we're trying a new thing today.
We're trying a new thing, babe. We're going to read some bad reviews. We got bad reviews coming down. And we're going to start. Can you pull up? You have the internet?
Yeah.
Can you pull up Yelp on my phone? All right.
Can you pull up Yelp on my phone? Man, we are off to a start.
I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, dog. All right, so look, can you pull up my Yelp review? Yelp on your computer. You pull up my Yelp review, dude.
Yeah. Well, what's the name of the business?
Okay, Royal Garden Apartments, North Hollywood.
Dude, you know it's bad when you're reviewing an apartment, bro, because it's like.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, the most craziest shit goes down in the.
It's a review in my government name, bro. Yeah.
Royal Garden. Okay,
Royal Garden Apartments.
Is it Royal Garden?
Yeah, apartments.
That's what I searched. Near Fort Worth.
No, North Hollywood.
Oh, in North Hollywood. Okay, so that's why it's in California.
Yeah.
North Hollywood.
North of Hollywood.
Yeah, and in the future, you could send me like the link.
Oh yeah, we'll prepare more in the future, bro.
North Hollywood. The Guild. Oh, here we go. 2.2 stars on Yelp.
Yeah, dude, this is a bad apartment. Like, this is like literally the definition of a slum. So we're reading bad reviews. We're going through bad Yelp reviews. We're going to start out with something personal on this first episode today. We're going to start out with a review that I did when I first moved into my then girlfriend, now wife, first apartment we had together in North Hollywood, California. This is back in 2013. You'll see, bro, when we pull this Yelp review up, not only is it a really comprehensive review that's completely justified.
It was 2013?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to go back in the archives here.
So check this out. It not only was a good review, but look at all the clout I have when you find it.
People are going to...
Oh, yeah, they deemed it useful. People messaged me and went, thank God, thank you so much for providing this review. We're reading bad reviews right now, guys.
Okay. Dude, I might have gotten deleted.
No.
Are you sure? Because, I'm looking, I'm seeing 2013. I saw this one was from 2013.
Okay.
From Jennifer.
If you guys have bad reviews too to share, please share them with us.
And it's under your name, right?
Share them in the chat.
It'll say Crux, right?
No. It's going to be my government name.
What is your government name? Or do you want to?
Pete K should be under that.
Oh, it's Pete.
Yeah. If you have bad reviews to share, guys, go for it, dude.
Huh. Okay. Well, it's not on this page. Wait, and was it a 1-star review?
It was.
It was? Okay, so I'll just filter by 1 stars.
It was a 1-star review. What's up, guys? Top fan.
Pete. Okay.
He found it.
Okay.
He found it.
Okay. All right. Do you want me to go ahead and just start reading down?
Start reading it, baby. Yeah. And I'll put it on screen and post. Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. My girlfriend and I lived here for 11 months and broke our lease to escape this building. I'm writing this, as all the others here have, I'm sure, not to complain, but to warn people and families who are thinking of living here.
Yes.
This apartment complex is the perfect example of a slum. The building is irreparably infested with roaches. Okay, now what are we talking here? Because
Check out the pictures, buddy.
I've had some... Ooh, okay, here we go. Oh, dude, yeah. Oh, bro. This is child's play. What are we talking
That's
here,
the
dude?
aftermath when they treated it.
Oh, dude.
That's the aftermath. I'm talking about roaches, guys. I'm talking about I had when I would come home from work, because I worked late at that time. I had a job where I was working nights. Dude, I would come home. And for those of you that have had roaches in your house or your apartment, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Taking me back.
Most of the time, because when I grew up, I lived in a couple places growing up with my mom where I had roaches in the place, but it was manageable. It wasn't crazy. And these are like the small roaches, which are like the German roaches.
Yeah,
that
the
I learned.
African ones.
Yeah, like the German, whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah. Whatever
Yeah,
they
dude.
are, they're fucked.
Yeah. So like, I was like, oh, that's not a big deal. There's roaches here. You see them crawling around at night, maybe every now and then. This was so bad. You know how bad this is when you're in this situation if you've had roaches. Dude, I would come home, okay, to a lit apartment, all right? I would come home at like 10:30 at night. I would open the door. They would be on the wall.
That's
in the
crazy.
light.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
In the
Oh, yeah.
light.
I've been there, dude.
They wouldn't be hiding in the kitchen. They wouldn't be in the cabinets. They wouldn't be in a dark area. When you turn the light on, they run away. It was like it was already light, and they would be on the wall. It was that infested, bro. Because and people say if you've ever had a roach infestation and you know about this, you know if you have that many roaches, if you have roaches that are out in the light or during the day, that means there's so many roaches infested in your place that there's no room for them.
Yeah, there's no room in the dark.
Yeah.
No, bro. I have unfortunately experienced this as well. I remember it was my second apartment, and the time that I'm really remembering is that me and my girlfriend were both in the shower.
Hi.
And a roach just fucking right down her arm.
Oh!
I was just like,
Did you hear that? A roach.
I was like, just calm down. And I flicked it off her, and she, dude, yeah, that was
God, you got to see Vince for that.
Yeah, that was a pretty crazy moment right there. And yeah, I remember. So that was the only apartment that I ever had that they made us move out. You know what I mean? And like, it sounds like they did the same thing to you, where you had to pull all this shit out of the cupboards and all that, and they did the fumigation.
Yeah,
thing.
that's what that
and,
is.
And not to mention too, it's like this huge hassle because it's like you have to pull. You're essentially moving.
Yeah.
Right? Like you move all of the shit in your house away from the walls and blah, blah, blah. Not to mention it's getting soaked in poison.
Yes.
And then also, like, dude, when you see the aftermath, the roaches afterwards, you're like, fuck. And you have to clean it all up yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fucking. Oh.
So that was when we moved out because we broke the lease to move out.
Okay.
And I ended up having to go to small claims court with the apartment company because
That's
it was
ridiculous.
that invested. Guys, we're filming this as a podcast. So those of you that are watching live, feel free to let me know if you've had roaches, you've had a bad experience with the apartment that you left a bad review of, because we're reading my Yelp review right now that I left 1 star. But we're recording this too. So if you want to watch the actual podcast, I will put pictures of the Yelp review in the podcast when I post it on my YouTube on my channel. But yeah, go ahead and subscribe if you're just finding me now. And if you already subscribe, I love you. But yeah, subscribe so you can see it when I actually post the podcast, because we're going to be doing these live podcasts about bad reviews, and then they're going to get posted a couple days after we stream live. So anyway, yeah, dude.
And also, if you guys have bad reviews, you want to send in just a little reminder. I know.
Or chat them.
Hear that earlier.
Chat them, dude. If you have a bad Yelp review of, even if it's not even of an apartment or roaches, like if you have a bad Yelp review, Google review that you've written, a story that you want to share, chat it in the chat right now. Let us know about it, dude.
Yeah, we like this type of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on.
Moving on.
Through this review.
So go ahead. Sorry.
Ooh, yeah, dude.
Did you
the
read
roaches,
it?
though.
Yeah.
No, I'm not done yet. Irreparably infested with roaches. We had to get rid of nearly everything we had to escape the damages and the roach problem. No exaggeration here whatsoever. They were everywhere. Once the spring and summer months hit, it was not as noticeable during the fall, as tends to be in the winter when we moved in. Despite the fact that we cleaned constantly, and isn't that the worst too? You start cleaning all the fucking time, and just your life is opening cupboards and finding fucking roaches and shit. And not only that, like anytime you have anything that sat on the counter for like even a moment, you're like, no, it's gone. Just throw it in the fucking
Keurig.
trash.
We
bro.
had to throw away our Keurig. They were in the Keurig, bro. Floating in the Keurig. Floating in the Keurig, if you didn't hear me say that.
Crazy.
They were literally, bro, roaches were giving birth
coffee,
to
bro.
other roach spawn in the water of the Keurig, bro. They were in there. We had to literally, and you want to know something? Dude, we gave all of the furniture away for free to people when because you have to get rid of all your stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, this person, I'm not going to say who they were, this other person in the apartment complex when we were giving away, I was disclosing to everybody what the deal was. I was like, yo, this place at Fezzer Road, so if you want this, it's free. Sorry.
No, it's.
Sorry, guys. Oh, I think it died.
As long as it, yeah.
Can you just scoot over? Can you scoot over a little? Sorry. I'm trying not to X you out. Okay, so sorry about that, guys. Dude, I told these people, look, the reason why we're doing this is because it's infested. So it's not like I was like deceiving about. I'm like, look, we're giving this stuff away because we got roaches in here. This guy who already lived in the apartment complex anyway, which is why I guess he took the Keurig. He took it and he probably used it.
I mean, dude, I'm sure he used it. Why would he take it if he wasn't gonna use it, bro? That's vile, dude.
Can you believe that, dude? Oh my God. Thanks for the like. Yeah, like the live, guys, so we can get more people.
Because I wanted to ask you,
Thank
dude.
you.
Like, I mean, at this point, like, how many cockroaches do you think you've ingested? Like,
Ingested?
what-
I don't even want to think about that, dude. I don't even want to think about
because
it.
you
Check
know
this
it's
out.
not zero.
I got another story for you.
Okay.
When we were looking for another apartment to break this apartment's lease and to move into another apartment, we were outside of the leasing office of the other apartment. Very nice apartment. Side note, we had a great experience at the other place. Dude, my wife, she was my girlfriend then, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, she had a bag, okay? Michael Kors bag. I got her for her like birthday or Christmas or something. She saw something moving
You're kidding.
in her
No.
Check this out.
No.
Check this out.
No.
She saw something moving in her bag, okay? And she goes, wait a minute. And we're sitting on the sidewalk outside of the leasing office in North Hollywood. And she dumps the bag out. Bro, like 50 roaches scatter out of her bag that were hiding in her bag, dude. It was like Men in Black. It was like Men in Black. It was like the guy in Men in Black that's a bug that wants to try to hide
Dude,
himself.
I don't know. That's why, dude. Because the bag, just carrying it
Yeah.
on you in the bag, and then just like, dude, I wouldn't be able. Dude, I would have like a solid fucking month after that. That all I was thinking was like, dude, did I go to a restaurant and put that bag down, and then did someone else see roaches crawling out of my fucking bag? Like,
Dude.
am I the roach woman? Like, dude, that's fucking.
Yeah.
Woo,
It was
that's
so
real
bad, dude. Like, and she freaked out, started crying. I don't blame her. I was like, oh my God, like we cannot spend another day in this godforsaken apartment. So that's what this review is, dude. Like, this isn't me being dramatic. This isn't me being selfish. It's not like I was some psycho roommate, psycho tenant that like I was only seeing this from my side and being crazy about it, bro. This is literally like, this was out of control. This was the definition of like a slum. Exterminators straight up told me this place just needs to be torn down, because like the whole thing with apartments, dude, is like they just go to the next apartment. When you spray for roaches in an apartment, those of you who lived in an apartment know, they just go to the next apartment.
Yeah, you got to do the whole fucking building.
You have to like bomb the building.
That's what they.
dude.
That's what they did in the one I lived. Dude, I'm not
Where
even
was
kidding.
this?
Like
Arizona?
so this was in Tucson.
Okay.
The one I had, because I've had multiple situations. Now there was one. It's hard because I've had crazy bad situations with like apartments, dude.
Yeah.
And I would say the one that I got that in Tucson, they bombed the whole thing, and that sucked because I literally had nowhere to go. I had a cat, and so I had to sit with my cat in the car. Just because I'm like, I don't know what to fucking do or where to go. So we're just going to sit here all day until they say we can go back inside
Ugh.
and just huff the fucking rest of the fumes. And so that sucked. And then when I came to Dallas, I had a similar situation because I actually read on, I'm not going to lie, so you said that there's no security and then homeless folks passed out, bro. And so, okay, so in Dallas, I lived near Deep Ellum, right? And it was kind of a rough area. But I remember that there was a homeless guy. So I'm not even kidding. The laundry room, I'm on the third floor in the back. The laundry room is 10 feet down from me. And the homeless guy is sleeping in the laundry room. And low key too, like Billy was, homeless at this time too. And so I was like, yo, if there's gonna be a homeless guy sleeping in the laundry room, it's gonna be my boy Billy, not this fucking guy. I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
And so, but like, I didn't report him because it was like one of those things. I'm like, I feel bad. Like, there's this guy over here, and it's like he found shelter. But
Yeah.
I mean, it was like a couple weeks that he was in there, and then thankfully, like someone else noticed him and they got him out. But like, that's one of those situations where you're just like,
bro, it was like that's PTSD. I still occasionally will have a roach dream till this day, and
yeah.
that was 2013.
I believe it.
Dude, like I just that review is terrible. So yeah, this place, and if you look on Yelp, I might show you guys a couple of these screenshots when we do when I put out the podcast episode, dude.
I'll try and send
There were
this to you.
AI, like you could tell it was like spam. It's died off now. I'm sure it's replaced by AI largely. Remember how there were like click farms where you could pay to get fake Yelp reviews?
Yeah.
Like there are literally like Yelp reviews of this apartment, because you look at the other reviews, bro. Like all the other people are like, and then you'll see
fake.
some random person put a 5-star going, "This place is great." Like, it's like, no, you're fake. You're not real, dude.
It's mostly 1 stars, a little bit of 5 stars, and then some 1 to 4 star.
Yeah. Like any place that has legit people that are giving a diverse set of reviews on something, it's in the middle, right? You're not seeing 5-star and then 1. It's like there are people, it's like averages, right?
I heard this really interesting theory about this. It says if you want to find the most truthful reviews on a place, you want to go for the 2 to 3 stars. Because once you're in the 2 to 3 star range, you're talking about people who didn't want to give it the worst review, but there are things about this that they cannot overlook. It's like, you know what I mean?
Well, you know what we were talking about before we started recording? You know what I was going to say? That's actually a good segue because, okay, what kind of reviewer are you? What's your review etiquette? What's your like whole karmic like philosophy on leaving reviews on the internet?
So first of all, my karmic philosophy would be do not leave reviews. That would be
At all?
first. I mean, no. There's a caveat. There's a caveat.
Okay.
No, okay. I hate to be like that, but I pretty much, will only leave a review if it's bad. Occasionally, especially if it's like a auto place or something like that, like I'll leave a good review if they give me a good deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for the most part, I'll only review if I have something particularly heinous happen because, for whatever reason, dude, Yelp reviews do actually work. Like when something crazy happens to you and you actually respond in a Yelp review, not only are people super appreciative of seeing the honesty or whatever, but a lot of times it does work. Like businesses see that shit, they change as a result of it, and I hate to even admit that I've done that before, but I have done that for sure. I've definitely left a bad review before, and it has to be something where it's like, to me, if I'm still bitching about it 1 day later, I'll pretty much leave a review because of if it's so bad that I'm still having arguments with not with my girlfriend, but where we're re-exacerbating the experience. You know what I mean? I find that leaving the review is a nice catharsis. It's especially when something bad happens to her like that too. I try to encourage her because I'm like, dude, it's what other recourse do we have? Right? You know what I mean? Sometimes you're like, it's I don't want my money back or whatever. But this shit's fucking crazy. You know what I mean?
What I try to do, so my whole piece with it is I try to, if something's legitimately bad, like this roach infested apartment that I had to leave a 1-star review, not even for me to complain, just I had people literally for years message me. It's an old review now, so I don't hear from them as much, but they would message me for a couple years afterwards going, hey, thank you so much for your review. I was about to sign a lease to this place, and then I decided to go ahead and look up the Yelp reviews, and your Yelp review was so honest and thorough that it saved me from signing a 12-month lease on the apartment. So when something is really unexcusably bad, I'll go in, okay? I'm not a psycho. I'm not a crazy guy. I have one bad inconvenience, and I go on there and blast. I don't do that. What I do try to do is I try to push positive energy into the world whenever I can. When I don't do it a lot, but I don't do it a lot. All right.
I try to push positive energy whenever I can. Doesn't happen that
Doesn't
often.
happen. Okay. When I remember to. Okay. When I remember to. All right. Now, when I remember, what I mean by that is when I have a good experience at a restaurant or a tax service or whatever, I try to, even if I'm not asked to, put a 5-star review out there.
I
try to go, yo, this place, especially if it's a small business or an independent restaurant or a small tax guy or something trying to help out. I try to go, hey, guys, check this out. This guy's great. My dry cleaner, just a dad worked with his adult son, ran a dry cleaner by my house I used to live at. Dude, always did a good job. I'm like, dude, you know what I need to do? I need to take a selfless action today because most of the time it's selfish 9 times out of 10. And I need to make a 5-star review. And dude, I did it. And he's a small business. I went in there the next time to pick up my dry clean. He was like, hey, man, thanks so much. I saw your Yelp review. I really appreciate that, dude. He was just super grateful.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
it makes a difference. It does make a difference.
And I said to him, I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm a cool guy. I'm a good person.
I'm a nice guy. I'm a cool guy.
Yeah. So, and I was like, I can't believe you didn't know how cool I was already. No, so I try to do that. That's my whole karmic philosophy. I try, because what's the classic thing people say with reviews? If you have a good experience, no one's going to say anything. You're only hearing the bad stuff because when people have a bad experience, that's when they want to get passionate and talk about it. So I try to counteract that as much as I can.
Yeah, I think that's
my piece.
I think that's good, and I try to do that when I can, when I remember. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know how it is. It can get difficult. You know what I mean? I mean, but yeah, that was a bit of a ride, man. You took me back. I've had some wild apartments.
Have you had some roach infestations?
I've had roach infestation. The one I'm at right now is definitely. I haven't had roaches here, but this is the worst apartment experience I've ever had at this one because it's just. It's not even fun. I hate to say it's safety, dude. Literally yesterday, again, like there's another shooting, like fucking like 10 cops outside, and it's like it's surrounding us. It's the apartments building. Like we have one of those apartment complexes where it's like lots of apartment buildings, whatever. So it's our building, and then the homicide was at this one, and then now there's one at this one on the left. I'm like, it's like, bro, like
you're like, dude, when will people learn to stop pissing me off?
Yeah, dude, for real, dude. These guys need to stop.
It's another shooting.
No, but it's just scary. It's just kind of scary, dude. Like some 14-year-old got hit in her apartment, sleeping in the arm with a bullet. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, dude! Like here?
Yeah, no, in my
around
apartments. Here? Yeah, and I live pretty close, like seriously, like right down the street from here.
Dang, dude.
Yeah, no. So it's like not fun. We've been trying to leave, and the worst part, I hate to say this is worse than that, but yeah, the worst part is we went like 7 months without AC. It's 7 months that we went in Texas. Like, it's just like not acceptable, bro. Like, just like the worst sleep that you can imagine in your whole life. Just
we're in Texas, guys. If you can't live without air conditioning here for half the year, bro.
Yeah. It was fucking disgusting. And I remember like they didn't even fix it until we I think left a review or something like that. And then they were like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? And that was. It's tough, dude, because I feel for these people. I feel for bad reviews, you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things where you feel passionately and you feel like you got ripped off. Like, and it's hard because dude, people work hard for their money. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, with the apartment complexes, man. That shit's crazy. I mean, dude, should we look up something else?
Let's look up some other bad reviews.
Should it be around here or it
could be wherever. I don't really we could look up different genres. Do you want us to look up an apartment genre, guys, or do you want to? Sorry, do you guys want us to look up an apartment bad review, guys, or should we pivot to a restaurant, like a food bad review? What do you guys think? Let us know in the chat right now, because I just reviewed this bad review of this apartment that I lived in years ago, and we're trying to decide on what we're going to do next.
So we should just sort by worst.
Can you do that on the website? I've never used Yelp for this.
I don't know if many people are sorting for the worst.
Yeah, let us know, guys.
I think it honestly just sorts. Okay, it automatically sorts by recommended, and so I can just go to the bottom, I guess.
Okay.
All right. Once we start, we just keep on scrolling until I start looking at some low reviews.
Yeah, let us know, guys. There's 2 of you in here. Let us know what you want us to look at, because otherwise we're going to just read one. We're looking up bad reviews of places and reading them and trying to figure out what happened. We're trying to reconstruct. We're trying to retroactively figure out what happened. Is the person crazy? Were they nuts? Were they justified? Were they unjustified? Was the place actually good and they're being crazy, or did they have a right?
Okay, so I'm kind of struggling to find just the lowest, but dude, I fucking hate Torchy's. Oh my god, let's look for a bad review.
Okay, if you guys don't know, Torchy's is a Mexican restaurant chain that is delicious, and I don't know why he hates it.
Okay,
in Texas.
I'll start off by saying it looks like Brittany Broski has something. I like her; she's cool and all. but dude, Torchy's is.
Who's Brittany Broski?
She's a comedian. You know what I mean?
Like
YouTuber. Okay. So Torchy's is just a worse version of Velvet Taco. Bar none, dude. Torchy's is just
their
overpriced.
queso's really good.
The queso. Okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk about the queso. What is queso really? It is melted cheese. It has little to no flavor.
It's liquid goodness.
I'm so confused by people who are like, oh, queso. It's literally just nacho cheese dip.
Nope.
What are we talking about here?
Not good queso. Not good queso.
Dude, I've had all the queso that people
You've
say.
Had all the queso.
All the queso that I've had so many quesos where people were like, "Yo, this is the one. This shit tastes fucking delicious."
Have you had Torchy's queso? Have you had Torchy's queso?
Yes, I have. I've had Torchy's queso.
Really?
Yeah, because you get a free one on your birthday. So I work across the
So
street.
you'll
I'm
eat
not
free
gonna fucking-
queso,
I'll
but then
eat
otherwise
free-
you'll shit on queso.
What's the best type of queso?
Torchies.
No, free. Trust me on
Okay,
that one.
okay.
No, I have.
All
I
right.
would say I went to a Tex-Mex restaurant once where it was like kind of zhuzhed up, and I was like, okay, this is good. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, but I'm just never like. It's just like one of these low tier things to me that I'm like, I do not understand like all the hype around queso.
Okay, so are we gonna look up a bad Torchies review then?
That's why, and I'm sure there's gonna be plenty.
Okay.
I'm sure there's gonna be plenty.
We're moving to food. Bad Torchies review.
On Monday, August 26, 2024.
On Monday, August 26, 2024,
Dude, this person is
Kim
ready.
D entered a Torchies in Texas.
West Arlington. Went to this place with 4 friends. The food was okay, but the restrictions for ordering a beer is ridiculous. Our ages are 73, 69, 69, 65, and 65. And we all look our age, which, I mean, let's be real. You're 65.
And what happened? What happened?
Well, I think I know where this is going.
Okay.
One
I
of
like
our-
how she said, and we're old as fuck. We all look our age. What does that even mean? Like, oh, I look 59. All right.
Yeah, you don't look a day over 40. You know, what I mean?
Gabriel
Like,
Rutledge? You know the comedian Gabriel Rutledge?
No.
He's got a joke about that. He's like, I'm 49 years old, but I know I don't look 49. I look like shit for 39.
That's how it goes. You know what I mean? Like you either you look shit for your age or you look good for your age, you know? Anyway, one of our friends who was 69 could not even get a beer because his driver's license was expired.
Oof.
Even though his photo ID looks exactly like him, the soonest appointment for his license renewal in November, TX.sucks. If you live here, you know this place. Fuck Texas. My other friend brought
Texas is great.
No, it's not, dude. They need to legalize weed. My other friend brought my dinner, so I went ahead to hold the table. He came. What is it? I'm trying to read. I'm getting further down here. He came to my table with dinner and 1 beer. He was told 1 beer to a customer. They never said, call your friend up here and let me see his ID, nothing. However, the other 69-year-old went to the bar and was able to get 2 beers. I spoke to the on-duty manager who tried to tell us it was a state policy, which we told her was not true. So she changed it to be a company policy.
You mean
Okay,
like so she improvised?
All right, so let's okay. So here's to explain like what happened. She went up to the manager and she said this is ridiculous, and the manager said, listen, this is a state policy. We can't do this anywhere. And then what I'm guessing that the response was, well, we go to so and so and blah blah. They don't care over here. It's not a state policy. Which like I hate, dude. I mean. Who's are we gonna pick sides right now? Are we gonna pick? I mean, because like I don't want to be on Torchy's side in this situation, but I kind of like.
Yeah, I don't either. I love
Yeah.
Torchy's.
I don't.
Great queso, best queso
Trash
around.
queso.
Best queso around.
Queso's
no one's
trash.
ever seen it before. No one's ever seen queso like them.
Throw the queso
Anybody
in the
who
trash.
doesn't like it.
Thank you for your attention.
Absolutely crazy. I can't believe he doesn't like the queso. I mean, you have to be. I don't even have a soul to really not like. All right, so all right, like Trumpies, Torchy's.
Yeah, man, you could kill someone with this. It's not
It's
even
really
a crime.
amazing what
Is it
they're
even
doing.
a crime?
So, look, what the hell am I talking about? Okay, so, what was I gonna say?
Queso, Torchy's. Whose fault?
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, no, that's what I was asking. I was
Oh.
asking you whose side you're taking.
First of all, okay, let me say this. I think it's funny when people saying a 69-year-old. It's like
Yeah,
a 4-year-old,
I know.
like a 69-year-old. Like, anyway, that's just funny to me. Like, it makes them sound like a kid.
They really put him on blast by saying their ages, dude. It was kind of crazy, you know?
You were saying something. Okay, look, no, sorry. Okay, I love Torchies, and he's attacking Torchies. Okay, but I agree with you. I'm not on their side with this. This seems like complete BS. Like, come on, dude. Any liquor board member, any person comes in, do you think they're going to check their ID? Do you think they're going to check if the license is expired? They said they look their age. They look old as hell. They're not going to look at what they're looking for is they're looking for people that look questionable. And if that person has an expired driver license or ID, even if they are of age, then they'll grill them for that. They're not going to check these old people.
Yeah. I don't know. It's hard because like I feel like at the same time I do feel bad for the Torchies, dude.
Yeah.
I've been in these situations where you're like your hands are tied, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like It's tough, but I mean, I agree. Like, dude, if they're 69, it's like, bro, like, who's gonna come in and be like, I mean, dude, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. So anyway, all right. So that's Torchies. We got another bad Torchies, or we want to move on to something
do we
else?
want to do it? Because I mean, I got fucking. There's tons of bad reviews for Torchies because it's such a bad place.
Let's
It's
do
just
another one. Let's do another one. They're insane people. Obviously, they don't know what they're doing. Obviously, they're out of control. They're completely delusional. It's
Okay,
really
I don't know.
sad.
This one looks a little sad. Okay, we're gonna just move.
Why?
past
Why was it sad?
Well, apparently someone was being rude to her disabled brother.
Let's
I
read
thought-
it. That's worth checking out.
This is
You might change my
crazy,
opinion
right?
about Torchies.
I
Is this the one
visit-
right here?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That's
yeah.
crazy, dude.
I visited this location with my brother. He is disabled and is slow to get the words out. The cashier, Christina or Christy was her name, was downright
Nightshade.
rude. She was rushing us, putting words into his mouth while he was speaking, and she was not listening. We walked up to the register when we were ready to order. My brother knew exactly what he wanted, but he's slow to speak, apparently too slow for the cashier. She was impatient. The server was despicable and borderline discriminatory. I could see the discomfort on the faces of the two other cashiers present. The food was outstanding at this location, but her attitude, unprofessionalism, blah, blah, blah. So she was upset with,
Okay,
I mean, this is.
But see, this
clear-cut.
is okay to play devil's advocate here, though, and this isn't about me, Torchies, whatever. Like, this is just any situation. Okay, hear me out.
I'm here.
It's
I'm listening.
it's difficult because she didn't get into what the cashier said. She said she wasn't listening to him. She was saying these remarks. I want to know more. I want to know what was said, dude, because you could easily. I feel like this could be manipulated.
Well, okay. Well, let's break this down a little bit because I do have a bone to pick with these places. Like, have you ever been to a place
Different
where it's like, no. This is it. This is where you go to these places and they and they're like, no, this is how you order it. Like, listen, this is the Philly cheesesteak ordering. You need to understand that this, then that, and then you have to know all of your orders in mind.
That's right, baby.
And it's especially for someone who's like, a little bit, if you, especially when you can tell someone's slow, right?
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
No, I'm
Like, it's
listening to you.
kind of crazy to I don't know. I don't like that energy at like a front desk where they're like, oh, you should know all the shit you're about to order. It's like, yeah, we're not in downtown Dallas, bro. Like, this is not like the stakes aren't that high. You know what I mean? You don't have a line out the window. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I understand certain situations, like you're in a high profile, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're in Cat's Delicatessen, get your fucking order ready before you get up to the stop.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I
just feel like
bad
this
for
could be. I
person.
feel. See, I gotta say, we should start coming up with classifications for these reviews.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, oh, yeah.
Legit, not legit. This is our first episode, guys, so bear with us here. By the way, Cody Dempsey here had a really good roast.
What did he say?
He said 2 dudes with 2 views.
That's what,
Hey,
dude,
it's
that's
3
what
now,
we
it's
are,
3.
dude. We're 2 dudes with 2
And that's 2
views.
likes. Yeah, that was good though. I like that, dude. Now we got 2 likes, 2 dudes with 3 viewers and 2 likes. All right, so look, we got to come up with classifications. We'll come up with it over time. But I got to say, on the scale of legit, tell me if I'm wrong. On the scale of legit or not, I feel like there's a lot of vague information in here where this could, I'm not saying is, it could be that this reviewer is being a little biased.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, dude, you got to understand. Everybody always tells it from their side.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, you're always, and so you always got to be vigilant for that. Like, is this person being unreasonable?
Yeah.
Right. But I do tend to side on if they're disabled. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
right. It's like you can tell bro's disabled. Like, just let him. Take
Yeah.
his time. It's gonna be okay. You know what I mean? Like, you're being paid for your time. It'll be all right.
Yeah, I know. It's strange. I feel like this lady was annoying and she's trying to pawn it off. This is my hypothesis, okay? Because I've had a lot of customer service jobs, okay? I've had a lot of sales jobs. I've had a lot of bad restaurant jobs. A lot of jobs. I've had a lot
All
of
the best jobs.
I've had the best jobs. Believe me, all the jobs I took, they never seen anything like it before. So, never
I
seen.
love your Trump impression, bro. It's so good, dude.
Never seen it before. So look, I've had a lot of jobs, and I'll tell you, I have dealt with a customer like this. Now, it might have been a heartless, inconsiderate, selfish, prejudiced person working behind the register that was not being mindful of someone's disability. I'm not saying that's impossible because it certainly is. But I have also been on the other side of the register, a guy with a minimum wage job doing customer service in a restaurant, and there's someone very difficult and entitled and very annoying that's not being mindful of etiquette. And whenever I give pushback on that because they're being a little out of line, they're being a little over demanding for a fucking entry level restaurant, then they lash out and they try to make me the bad guy. Okay. So that's all I'm saying. I'm saying I feel like this one is kind of a coin toss. This could be equally legit or not legit.
Coin tosses. I think I agree. You
think so?
No, I'll give you credence because there is always something to be said. And realistically, let's also decode this a little bit further. I think she said the food was good, but the 1 star, like I feel like a 2-star might be a little bit more reasonable, right? So I'll give you that depending on, I mean, because like 1 star for bad service at the cashier for being a little bit rude, that's reasonable. That's reasonable.
Yep.
That's reasonable. I mean, shit, dude.
So I feel like that could be. I don't know. What do you guys think?
This is the one right here, bro.
Next one.
What do you think? Let us know in the comments.
Let us know. We're grilling hot dogs down here at Robertson Dodge.
Okay, so look, this is going to be another review Torchies. Okay, another Torchies 1 star.
And then we'll dip out of Torchies.
We'll dip out. We'll dip out, just like
You dip into that wonderful queso. Unforgettable queso, amazing queso.
Trash. I normally don't write bad reviews. That's all I saw, and I was like, "This is gonna be a good one."
Yeah.
Because but we've had such a terrible experience. We ordered food at the register, but tried to order an alcoholic drink. There seems to be a pattern, but the cashier said they no longer take drink orders at the front, and I would have to order at the bar so that the bartenders can get more tips. This was fine. However, I proceeded to wait patiently at the bar for over 20 minutes while the bartender tended to other people at the bar, chatting and sitting at the kiosk completely ignoring me. It wasn't until I had to walk up next to her before she acknowledged me. By this time, my food was sitting on the table, getting cold. How is it that the food comes out, gets cold before I can even order a drink? Needless to say. Dude, have you ever, what do we think about this? What do you
think about it?
I would say, I don't know, it kind of goes both ways. I got to be honest. If you're going to a bar, you got to pipe up. Like, I hate to just be, I feel like
Agreed.
I've chosen to, not be on the side of these reviewers.
Agreed.
But, dude, if you're at a bar, you kind of, that's the deal. Like, people are getting served. If the bartender isn't looking at you, you got to fucking find a way to make the eye contact. Yep. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to get served, and I can't tell you how many times I hear this, people complain. They're like, well, I was sitting at the bar for so long. And it's like, it's not like a table. It's not the same thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
People go to the bar to chill.
Yeah, I agree. You got to have some attention. You got to be like, hey, what's going on? Yeah, I agree.
The bartenders can be dicks about it too. I'll give.
Now, to be fair, we're not talking about a cool bar, like a happening loud club with loud music. This is a Torchy's Tacos in Arlington, Texas.
The bar is pretty much the same size as these 2 tables.
I have been to this bar, and actually, you know what we'll wrap this up with? If it's okay with you, we'll wrap this up after we're done dissecting this review. We'll wrap it up with my own personal experience that I had. I didn't write a review. But you guys tell me what kind of review it should be.
The first and the end, dude.
Nice
little bow on it.
That's right. I have had a personal experience at this very Torchy's that's in Arlington, Texas that we're talking about. So with that being said, I think that this person, it kind of sounds like they're being a little snowflakey. Like they're being a little bit of a baby here. That's my opinion of this review.
A little bit of a bitch.
Right?
A little bit.
I think so. I think they're like, man, I didn't get what I want. I didn't get the attention I need. It's a 1 star. Man.
Pipe up, bro.
Yeah. Pipe up.
Have a spine. And then you're going to put it online and just put yourself on blast like this, brother? Have some respect. Have some respect. You take your L, just hold it, bro. We've all held them, bro. We know what they feel like. You just got to fucking...
You got to hold it.
Yeah, you got to hold it, brother, and you just shove it deep down inside and you let it kill you.
Take away the experience.
Yeah.
yeah, dude. So, yeah, I think that one, I don't know. I'm going to say this isn't to me, I don't know what we're calling it yet because it's a work in progress right here. It's the first episode, but we did a coin toss. I think this is like a illegit or whatever. I don't know what we call it.
Yeah,
fake
we
or
call
fake.
It fuck you.
I like a
how about fuck this guy?
Yeah, like it's an illegitimate.
Bro.
Yeah. FTG.
Yeah,
FTR. Fuck this review.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, I thought you were going a different way with the R.
Whoops.
Okay. I was like, right, brother. All right. I know it's getting cool to say it again. I'm not doing that.
FTN, dude. Whoa.
Yo.
I didn't even say what it is. You're the one putting it in. You're putting it in, dude. I didn't say anything, dude.
Oh my god.
Woo. All right. So look, we're saying this is an illegitimate bad review. That's what we're saying.
FTG on this one.
FT.
Yeah. Okay. And then you said you had your own.
Okay, so I have
review.
been to this Torchy's. Okay, so we just read 2 bad reviews from this Torchy's. I have
Shitty
had my
queso.
own great queso. I've had my own. Pipe in, comment there about what you think about Torchy's queso if you're in Texas and you've had Torchy's tacos, bro. Because I think personally, me and my wife, we think it's the best queso, God's gift to queso. Okay, so look. So this is my personal experience with this Torchy's. Okay, I was there. This is like 2 or 3 weeks ago, not a long time ago. I'm in there, and I go to sit down and I order. It's not far from the comedy club that we're doing this at, so like I will eat there sometimes. That's okay to say, right? It's not non-disclosed. So I go to eat there sometimes. Okay. And I had some. I ordered a chicken fajita burrito to the girl at the front. Okay, chicken fajita burrito, nothing complicated, no modifications. I'm not picky, nothing. Okay, and I get a cup for water. I get my cup for water. I sit down. The guy brings out 2 chicken fajita tacos to me. Now I'm really hungry. I wanted a big burrito because their burritos are pretty big. Okay, it's a big food volume difference when you get a burrito there versus a taco. The tacos are small, kind of like taqueria type tacos a little bit.
I gotta
right?
be honest, these burritos aren't that big either.
But they're bigger than the tacos, though. Could you
I'm
agree?
surprised but I'm
Yeah.
surprised a man of your size is okay with the burrito like that. I
They're
need a
not the
little more
biggest
burrito.
burritos. They're not the biggest, but they are bigger than
They're
the
big.
taco.
Oh yeah. I'll give you that. I'm
Okay.
like 3 tacos. I would say
Yes.
reasonably. 3,
So-
you know.
So he brings out 2 tacos, and I go, "Oh man, I ordered the chicken fajita burrito though, not 2 tacos." So he goes, "Oh," and he turns around and goes back. Manager comes out, and he goes, "Hey, we're gonna have to charge you more if you want the." No, I'm sorry. I ordered 2 chicken fajita burritos because I wasn't sure how hungry I was.
burritos. Yeah. Okay. So you wanted 2 of the burritos.
I wanted 2.
Yeah, that seems like more of a.
So they
more
took
of
it
a
as
meal,
they rung
yeah.
me up for 2 tacos, charged me for 2 tacos. I thought I was getting 2 burritos. I'm sorry. So then the manager comes back out after the guy goes back in the kitchen with his tacos after my rejection, and he goes, "Hey, we're gonna have to charge you more money if you want 2 chicken fajita burritos because there's avocado, there's a lot of ingredients in there. So like we're gonna have to charge you more if you want 2 of those." Or we can just give you 1 chicken fajita burrito because we thought you had it was a mistake, tacos, whatever. So I'm chill. Like I don't make a scene. I don't start bitching. I'm quiet. I think about it for a second and I go, "Yeah, man. You know what? I'll just have the 1 chicken fajita burrito then because like I guess it was just a mistake or whatever because I told her burritos." And then he goes, "Yeah. I don't know what happened, but yeah, it's what it is. So we'll bring you in a burrito." So I was chill. Okay, didn't cause a thing. Wasn't a dick. Just was
But kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. Fair enough.
kind of
Yeah.
annoying. I was like probably physically you could see that I was a little irritated, but I didn't vocalize it. I didn't go like,
As being
"Man,
adults."
this is bullshit, dude."
Yeah.
I didn't do that. I was like, "Come on, guys. Like it's not the time and place. It's a burrito. It's not a big deal. Let's not make a federal case." So I was probably noticeably kind of irritated, but I was like, "I'll just take the 1 burrito, bro. It's okay." So he goes back in the kitchen. He comes back out, probably because I was decently cool about it. And he goes, "You know what, dude? By the way, we're making the burrito for you right now. Do you want these 2 tacos? Because they're literally just going to get thrown away." So now I got 2 tacos and the burrito. So I got 2 free tacos with my chicken fajita burrito. So now, not only was I satiated because I got enough food, but I also got the chicken fajita burrito. They made it for me, and I got the 2 free tacos. So you can chalk that up to, I don't know, you can chalk that up to white privilege. You can chalk it up to just being right place, right time. I don't. You can chalk it up to wherever you want to chalk it.
You know what I think? Because I think you actually made like a really good point, and this is actually like probably something that will come up on this podcast occasionally. Dude, when you have a bad experience, like letting them know the right way, being cool about it, and just being gracious about it, and whatever they decide and accepting it is the way to go. Because first of all, dude, okay, I hate to do. Oh, we're back. Okay.
We're
yeah,
back.
yeah. They're like, what are you about to do with the chicken fajitas?
Sorry, guys.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like, and it's like, oh, you're just gonna throw them away? Just give them to meat. It's like, oh no, No. It's like every single time I'm like, just let them do whatever they're gonna do with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this is you have to charge it to the if they want to give it to us, they will. You know what I mean? Like, and that's how you got that. You were cool. You were gracious. And you're like, hey, you know what? Because like, let's be real. They were probably just gonna throw them out anyway. You know what I mean?
So
just,
they gave me the tacos.
yeah. And all things. I think a lot of the time when you show people that you're not like upset with them, like it's just
Gonna
like,
be a
oh, it's
dick,
just a
yeah.
situation. It's a bummer, and I'll be cool about it. People are so much more likely to like fucking help you
that's true.
out, dude. Like.
That's true. I'm gonna go get some Torchies after this.
Best queso in the world.
Now,
But,
anyway,
yeah.
so that's my experience. So what would you guys say? So tell in the comments, what would you rate that experience with that review? I didn't write a bad review because I didn't really think it was a bad. It was a little mishap. I feel like these kind of people that we just read, I feel like they would write at least a 2-star, if not a 1-star review about this, maybe.
Yeah, I feel like honestly, first of all, your experience, in my opinion, wasn't even review worthy.
No,
but
I don't
I would
think
say
so either.
if you were like one of these people that was writing a review of everything, I feel like I think that's a 5-star. I know this. I know this is kind of crazy,
Fair
but
enough.
hear me out because it's like a 5-star. It's like, oh, they got the order perfect. It's like, well, they didn't get the order perfect, but. It's like, dude, this is what it is. This is an imperfect world we live in. You can't expect for people to be perfect all the time. It's how you recover, right? The fact that they're willing to recover, that they're acknowledging their mistake. I will say, I might knock off a star because, like, the whole thing where it's like, just like there's this question where it's like, okay, we're going to have to charge you more. And it's like, well, like, how's the math working out on this? Because is 2 tacos really the equivalent of a burrito? Because I'm pretty sure, like, you might even need to refund me a little bit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, because those Torchies tacos, Torchies. We're not talking about Velvet.
They're not
which are
cheap.
Good tacos.
They're not cheap.
They're not cheap.
Torchies tacos are not cheap. I will give you that. It's expensive. They
Have you been
expect
to
a lot of
Velvet
money.
Taco?
I've been to Velvet Taco. It's good. It's a slightly step up.
Have you had the Indian ones?
No.
Dude, if you ever get a chance.
You see my face when I did that? I was like,
Do you like
no.
tikka masala? You don't like
I do. Just the idea of a taco, though, it's weird. But
Dude,
is it good?
100%. Dude, I kid you not. I bet you if you order this at Velvet Taco, the tikka masala tacos, you will never order another taco there again. It's so good.
Tikka
Like,
masala taco. Let's say that 5 times
dude,
fast.
there's something in their tikka masala, bro. Like, it's so legit. I've never had a fusion taco like it before in my life, bro.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I like to get inside Melania's tikka masala.
Ooh. On a plane, perhaps?
Yeah, we were on Air Force One. I
In an
figured, give me
island?
some
I
tikka
don't know.
masala.
What
You
do we
know,
think?
Epstein and I, we had a great time with some tikka masala.
Okay. So, okay, there we go. So there we go, guys. That's our first. Is that our? We get calling it?
Yeah, I'm just making sure I don't lose these reviews. I'm going to try and take a picture.
Yeah, because
of
I
them
need to
right
take
now.
screenshots
Yeah.
of what we covered. Good idea.
Yeah.
Take a screen recording screenshot. Guys, please subscribe if you don't already subscribe to my channel. We're going to start releasing these podcasts. Bad reviews. Chat in, dude. Email me. I need to set up an email address. But like, just throw in the chat here. Bad review or any experience that you've had, comment on it, and we'll do it because we're going to start doing these episodes weekly. Bad reviews, dude, experiences if you've had them, comment in and we'll get you on the next show. This is we got to solve the problem with bad reviews. We're trying to make the world a better place by increasing the average review and the average feedback, the way people interact with each other.
Listen. If you guys are ever concerned about which opinion is correct about places, food, stuff, this is where you're going to come. If you need the correct opinion, we got you here. You know what I mean? You
We
need the
got it.
shit opinions, you can go somewhere else for that. We got you right here on the right opinion.
The right opinion.
The right opinion as opposed to the left opinion.
No, I'm just kidding.
All right. Well, is that a cast right
That's
there?
it, guys. Guys, subscribe and check it out, and we'll be back, man. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank
Thanks.
you guys. Hope you had fun.
Later.